Greetings from beautiful Seattle, Washington, everyone. It is currently 12:52 p.m. on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Today is Wednesday, April 23rd, and it's currently 57 degrees. It's beautiful right now. And in this video, I'm gonna walk from Pike Place Market at Post Alley here. I was gonna get lunch at Pike Place Chowder, but I'm deciding against that at the last minute, and instead I'm gonna get lunch in either Pioneer Square or Chinatown. So we're gonna walk there from here. This should be about a 27-minute walk. Let's roll. All right, it's been a while since I made one of these videos, a classic walking tour video, and I'm also filming in 4K 60 frames per second, by the way, to give you maximum resolution. I'm gonna do some talking in this video, and as I'm walking, I'm gonna be thinking about what I want to eat for lunch.
If you want to stay involved in busy parties, you know, well, I don't presume, maybe you don't want video gaming, you know?
All right, let's see what Seattle looks like on this glorious day. There's a It's pretty hopping here. All right, there's a clock there, 12:52, 53, something like that. And from here, we're gonna head east for about a half a block to this intersection here. We're gonna walk southbound on First Avenue. Show you this real quick here. All right. Let's see what First Avenue looks like at around the 1 p.m. mark on Wednesday, April 23rd. If you've been following my channel for a while, you might know that I like to make walking tour videos and walk through videos. Sort of the same thing, but also a little different, right? I really like the idea of making walkthrough videos. You know, like, you know, walking through spaces, and it could be like outdoor spaces or interior spaces like markets, you know, stores, markets, offices, stuff like that. But it's actually it takes a lot of planning, and I don't have a lot of time to like walking tour or walk through videos of buildings and stuff like that, because that would take coordination with business owners and stuff like that. I think it's something about fantasy that I have. That's what the Seattle Art Museum, aka SAM, looks like. from this side, the northern side of the building. All right. It's pretty windy right now, but I'm glad that I have my wind blocker on. Yeah, this walk to Chinatown, it's only like a mile, a little over a mile, and should take 27 minutes. If I make a lot of stops, it'll take longer. If it ends up taking too long, I might just end this video in Pioneer Square. I'm also filming in D-Log M right now for video folks out there. What that means essentially is that I'll have the ability to color grade and edit the footage a little or a lot more than if I were to film in normal color profile. But it should look similar to how you've to a lot of my walking tour videos that you've seen. I'm not gonna go crazy with it. I will share though that I've been sort of creative, I think, with videos. Last few videos that I made on this channel. If you watch my last two videos, you might notice that the aspect ratio that I filmed those videos, instead of the traditional 16:9, which is what you're viewing this at right now, which is the format that this video is being filmed, I use a 4:3 aspect ratio, which, oh man, can we go that way? Maybe he'll pause for us. He's watering the building there. Okay, I think he's gonna pause for us. Oh, noisy here. Flowers. Yeah, so as I was saying, the two videos before this one, I filmed in 4:3 aspect ratio. I've been playing around with the idea of making most of my videos in 4:3 aspect ratio. What that does is it gives me more flexibility with my videos. If I want to make it into 16:9, I can do that by cropping the top and bottom. If I want to make a vertical video out of it, I can do that as well. There's just more information. I'm utilizing the full sensor by doing that and retaining way more information with the 4:3 aspect ratio. But I also want to know what you think. If you watch my last couple of videos, you might know what I'm talking about. And I think what's cool about that too is if you're viewing on a mobile device like your phone in vertical orientation, it's easier to view. I think you get a bigger picture, you know. If you're watching on a TV though, I don't know, you're not gonna, you know, you're gonna get the bars on the side of your TV. Most viewers, I think, watch on their phones, but people do watch on, I mean, I know I watch YouTube on TV, on the big screen, and I like it. And it still works though. I actually checked it out. It's fine. You know, you get a taller, slightly taller picture. All right, enough geeking out on aspect ratios and tech stuff. getting a little boring, huh? That's the thing about these walking tour videos. There's stretches of walking where it can be really boring. I mean, I'm gonna be honest right now. I mean, I try to be honest all the time, 24/7, even in my sleep. But truth is, these walking tour videos can be really boring. And if I'm boring myself, I'm really boring you too. So just something to think about. Let me know if you want me to still make walking tour videos. I'm trying to be really mindful about my breathing right now. Because man, sometimes there's a lot of grunting and heavy breathing in these videos that I'm narrating, especially if I'm going uphill, which is why if you'll notice, I'm not trying to go up those hills. Look at that. Nasty breathing if I go in that direction. Slightly better if I go downhill. And ideal is to walk on a flat surface like I am right now. So I'm gonna keep on going down this street here. We're at the sidewalk here on First Avenue. I'm 2 blocks away from the waterfront right now, y'all. To my right is the waterfront. Lately I've been thinking about, again, sort of doing something more creative when I have time. You know, as a creator, I think that it's important to create stuff that you enjoy, that you're passionate about, that means something to you, right? There's a whole trying to get paid from YouTube aspect. And I would love it if I got paid from YouTube. I mean, I do, but it's coffee money, right? But if I could make a full-time income, that'd be dope. But everything comes at a cost, you know? There's a price for everything. Having said that, I mean, do I want to go all in and try to make money from YouTube by doing things I probably won't enjoy? Probably not. So I might as well just keep walking, narrating, and documenting this beautiful city that I love. This beautiful city that I love 8 months out of the year. So yeah, I've been thinking about since we have a new family member arriving in about a month or so, 2 months max, but I think it's going to be like a month and a half, that our baby boy will be joining us. Thinking about how I can creatively tell a story about my journey and share experiences. Been thinking about that. A separate channel, yet it'd be a third channel. And you know, it would be something that baby boy can maybe look back years from now. But at the same time, I wouldn't want to share too much, because you know, I want to give some control to him too, you know. I don't want to do things I might regret. Like, what if he grows up and he's like, man, I didn't want you to share all of that about me, or like images of me and that sort of thing to the public. Why'd you do that, Dad? Huh, Daddy Ocean? Baby Ocean don't like that. Why'd you do that? So, I'm thinking about that. Ooh, it is. We're at Pioneer Park. Beautiful here. Looks real chill. You got a musician over there playing music for the lunch crowd and the visitors to the city. And I imagine some locals as well. Just walk past Chief South statue there. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've checked out Pioneer Square actually. Yeah. I'm standing directly in front of the triangular shaped parking garage here with the Smith Tower behind it. Here's what it looks like in this on this spring day in Seattle 2025. You know, in addition to just sharing more personal stuff about my life on this channel that I've been thinking about creating, I would also do like I would say gear reviews, but I would also touch on every now and then devices that I use to film, and the devices would be small devices. I'm a big fan of using this. You know, I like being stealthy and minimalistic in my approach. The smaller the camera, the tool, after all, the camera is just a tool. The smaller, the better. You know, and I've really collected a lot of accessories as well. Is this what is this a? Oh, this is a coffee shop now. What the? This is Trinity nightclub. Looks like it's now a coffee shop. Wow. I walk right past it. What is it called? Oh, it's awesome. I have to get coffee here one morning. Yeah, I'll begin my tour here and explore Pioneer Square with this as a starting point. Wine, beer, coffee, food. It's called Parlor, I believe. Wow. Okay. Parlor. Did Trinity nightclub leave? Oh no, it's still there. It's next door to it. Yeah. All right. We're about 17 minutes in, y'all. 16, 17 minutes in. Making pretty good time. I think the trend right now is long videos, especially for walking tour videos. I don't know. I haven't really been following a trend. I just sort of been doing my own thing. Yeah. And just sort of doing whatever, sharing with you a little bit about myself and the steps that I take in this thing called life. Occidental Park, Seattle's original neighborhood, says that sign right below the words Pioneer and Square there. Seattle's original neighborhood. Here's a pop quiz for you. What is Seattle's oldest neighborhood? Is it A, Pioneer Square? Cute dog. Or is it B, Georgetown? Let me know in the comments without Googling it or using ChatGPT. Actually, I don't care. You can use that stuff to find out. I like seeing these leaves coming in on these trees here. You know? Life returns in spring. Spring and summer in Seattle makes me happy. Fall after October does not. It does not. Where should we go from here? Let's just keep walking down. You know, let's walk down, straight down the middle. Let's see what I'm in the mood for as far as food. Maybe I should get a third cup of coffee before lunch. This place here has good coffee, but I can't. Third cup, put me over the top. I'm a 1 cup a day kind of guy, but sometimes I do drink 2 cups. Seldom do I drink 3 because, again, 3. Nah. Usually it's 1 cup too many. Besides, I need to put food in my stomach. Okay, let's cross the road here. There's a bookstore here, y'all. Long Brothers Fine and Rare Books. And then a chocolate company, Intrigue Chocolate Co. I'll show you some art across the street. That wow. I'm actually going to walk all the way to Chinatown, all the way to International District Chinatown. It's been a long time since I've done that. Must be a good day today. Must be a good day, yeah. Let's go all the way there and we'll figure out what to eat for lunch once we get there. There's a number of restaurants that I have in mind. All right, to the left, some buildings, downtown buildings. To the right, can't really see it, but because that tree there is blocking it. But now you can see it. How you doing? Uber? Oh no, I'm not taking Uber. Lumen Field, our football and soccer stadium. Go Hawks and go Sounders! Yeah. He thought I was trying to catch an Uber. Share a quick story about that, about Uber. So once upon a time, I actually owned a Prius. You know, the official car of Uber. And every intersection that I would pull up to, well, that's exaggerating, but every now and then when I would pull up to an intersection, there'd be someone rushing to my car and trying to open my passenger side door because they would think that I was their Uber driver. That was an interesting time. At times it actually felt dangerous, like when Amanda would ride passenger, someone would try to open the door while she would be in the car. Yeah. Anyway, we got rid of that car. Not so much because, well, kind of. Not that wasn't the main reason, but I think it was something that we didn't enjoy after a while, so we got rid of it. Got a different car. Now I drive a Lamborghini. No, just kidding. Whew. It's actually hot right now, y'all. Just because I'm wearing a jacket and I've been walking. I've been active. It's been 23 minutes or so. Waiting for this light to turn. There it goes.
For lunch?
Let's take a look at this real quick. The king of downtown Seattle. How about this? All right, there's the light. Let's roll. Ooh, there's a Thai restaurant that's on my mind right now. They have good kmankai there. Let me know in the comments if you know what kmankai is. This here is Union Station. Y'all. .60 frames per second in 4K, 30-minute video. That is that's a lot of gigs. That's a lot of storage. That's a big file. That's a large file. Okay, I'm really curious about 85 Baker here. I haven't looked it up, to be honest, but it's interesting because they were in business what, 2-3 years ago, and then they closed for like a year or something like that. 6 months, a year, I'm not sure. And then they reopened like 6 months ago or something. They reopened, and now they're closed again. But look at the sign, it says now open. So are they open or are they closed? Looks like they're closed to me. Look at, there's a sign there that says for lease. So I don't want to speculate, but it's not open. Okay, let's take a look at the International District Chinatown Link Light Rail Station. From this side of the street here, looking to the west. That's what it looks like. And let's walk to, do I want Thai food? I kind of want noodles. Noodle soup. I have no idea what I want to eat. I feel like I'm a little hungry. I can't even articulate how I'm feeling as far as food right now. Like, I'm hungry, but not really, but I am. Let me know in the comments if you've ever felt that way before. Yeah, I'm in a weird space as far as my appetite right now. I'm not sure at all what I want to eat. There's this place by the hostel here that I wanted to check out. Let's go check that out. Da, da, da. American Hotel. This place closed. Not going there. All right. Let's go to Mike's Noodle House and get some wonton. Although I think they take cash only. Ugh. What a dilemma. Are they a cash only spot? Actually, I'm driving y'all crazy. I had hot pot last night, so I'm not gonna do noodles. I just remembered I had hot pot last night at where did we eat hot pot? Downtown, Pacific Place Mall. Oh, Heidi Bougie hot pot. Overpriced in my opinion. Probably not fair to say, but damn, for two people it was like 160 bucks. Yeah, with the side, with the sauce bar and everything is like 49. It's $50 per person, and you know, you add this and that, next thing you know, 160 bucks. Overpriced, in my opinion, for hot pot. I'd rather go somewhere, pay 20 bucks a bowl, be out of there with like $60, you know. I don't have to do all you can eat with hot pot. I realized that last night. The place looks good. All right, we're gonna go to this Thai place. Just get a rice dish with chicken rice dish, aka kmankai, unless it's too busy. Because if it is, I'll have to go somewhere else.
But you know why?
This oasis here looks like there's a field trip happening or something. Oasis bubble tea place. Jamaya across the street would be fine too, I suppose. There's a food court inside there, but I'm gonna go to EJ Thai place. This place is pretty cool. I've eaten there twice. I'm not sure if it's pronounced EJ or EJ. EJ. My American friends call it EJ, so I'm gonna call it that. How busy are they though? I'm not sure, but yeah, really good food here. I'll show you what the advertising looks like here. Look at that. You got pad thai, they got som tam thai, fried pork belly, mango sticky rice, EJ pak more. Yeah, all sorts of stuff. Is there seating? Yes, there is. Okay, this is it. Final decision. Across the street from the food hall at Jamaya. We're gonna eat here. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. See you again real soon. Bye-bye. Peace.